Rolling. What up, YouTube? Your boy Mr. Get in there, checking in on a quick little update, man. I ain't gonna hold y'all long this time. I'm always saying quick update, but it be so much information. I'll be trying to get it in the video for y'all, man. But just straight to the point. Ultimate 7.5 G-body Camaro, box Chevy, anything 7.5. I think that's it. 7.5 Camaros, like third gen Camaros, G-bodies, box Chevys. I think that's it. Anything with 7.5, man. How to build an Ultimate 7.5. It's gonna be some dick in the comments. Oh yeah, till you put slicks on it, and yeah, good luck with that, bucko. I don't want to hear all that crap, man. This is for the guys that's not trying to go out and spend $2,500 on a Ford 9-inch from rear-end to rear-end. It's about $2,500. I think quick performers, you might get them about 20, 22, 21, 23, somewhere up in there, roughly. Summit, anywhere roughly about $2,500. Everybody ain't trying to spend $2,500 on a 300 horsepower car, 400 horsepower car. So the guy that's in the comments already you already know, man, you can kiss it. But anyway, to the guys that's not trying to spend all that money, who don't have a 1,000 horsepower car, just got a little 350 or 305, 60, and they just want to pull out, get a little rubber at the red light, leaving the club, get a little rubber. This is what you want right here, man. This is what I'm talking to. I'm not talking to you guys for a 9-inch and just be done with it. I'm not talking to you dicks. Okay, first we started off with I weld the axle tubes. On big horsepower GM, that's a plug well. GM only put like 2 plug wells in it. On good horsepower, you know, you might be biting on, you on some slicks. I haven't seen it with my very 2 eyes, but it is known for the axle to spin. You break the plug well loose, axle spin. Put your little bead across there on each side. That's number 1. Help straighten it up. You don't even have to go all the way around it. You could just, like in this one, I didn't even go all the way around it. Just a couple little spots. I think I did 4 little small tacks. My rear end went all the way around, a couple more. It just depends how I felt. You don't have to go all the way around it. That's number 1. Number 2, Detroit True Track Posi, man. This is what you want, man. The Detroit True Track Posi is forged casing, forged gears, strong stuff. I always push the True Track in the torsion because it got worm gears. It don't have those springs, yellow springs in it. Over a period of time, just depends on how you drive, how many miles you put on your car. Over a period of time, the springs get weak. Then you back to a 1-leg burn, or you have to go in and change the springs. I think somebody sell that kit like $100 for to change the springs on the Arbor. So I push Torson's axle or the Detroit True Track. If you got a couple extra more bucks to spend, Detroit True Track, man, where you want to be at. Just Posi, it ain't going up on this Posi. Posi like $450 now. Moser 28 spline axles. That's another question I'm gonna get in the comment. 26 not gonna fit, right? 28 spline axles. Only axles you want is Moser axles. Don't even waste your time with Grand National 442 axles, 28 spline axles. You want Moser axles. They ain't going up. Moser axles about 270, 275. 280, somewhere up in there. They used to be like 2.25, 240. I can get them for like 265. The account we got through Mo's, I get them about 265. You might get lucky, stumble up on eBay for 260, 265, 270. Everywhere I've been seeing them 275, 280. I think on Mo's website they're like 280. So do your homework, check it out. Moser axles. These are quick performers. No, not on this one. These are Richmond gears. I really don't like the Richmond gears. They're a little noisy. You can hear them kind of humming inside the car. Different oils and additives. You can kind of quiet it down a little bit. But this is Richmond gears. I use Quick Performance so far. Haven't had no problems with the Quick Performance yet because they pretty cheap. I like the Quick Performance. It don't take me long to get a good bolt pattern. Doggone train. Or I usually go with GM gears. GM gears is the best gears. A set of brand new GM gears will cost you about $300 bucks. If you can find some good used ones, I suggest getting you some GM gears. GM make the best gears. They quiet, they don't make no noise. That's the best gears you want to get. Detroit True Track. Or if you one of those junkyard dog guys, go search the junkyard. A True Track, a Torsen True Track posit. They come in the 91 to 02 Camaros. Look on the door for G80. That's gonna be a posit, and it's gonna be most of the time. It's gonna be a GU4, I think. No, it's gonna be a 342 gears. Just look for G80 on the door for Torsen's X if you're checking the junkyard. What else? Detroit True Track, Moser gears. You could go Quick Performance. He got his gears about $100 bucks. With a rebuild kit, you can get them like $170, man. It's not bad. What else on the 7.5? You can stiffen up. They got the cover you can put for the braces. That helps stiffen it up. I'm running out of time, so that's about it. How to build an Ultimate 7.5 that will hold good power. I don't want to hear you guys crap in the comments. Just get a 9-inch till you get slicks. Project LSA, I built that rear about 2.5-3 years ago. It's still holding strong. Now he at the track every other weekend, and he cruise on the weekend. So you do the math. All right, YouTube, we faded back, man. I had to switch some stuff around. We back. I ain't got to talk as fast for the slow guys. Okay. When you're doing the rear, I'm not even about to go in. It's too much. There's enough videos on YouTube. It's just too much of doing a video trying to show the backlash and stuff. And I'm gonna put one together one day. It won't be today. It'd have to be a long 2-hour video, man. I don't think it'd be worth it for some people to even watch. It might not. I might see if I can put one together. But anywho, if somebody doing your rear, when you pick your rear up, you always want to see paint on the gears. Focus. You always want to see paint on the coast side and the drive side. You pick your rear up, ain't no paint on there. You can tell him I said it. You can give him my number. He full of bull crap. How do he know he got the right pattern without paint on the gears? You know, sometimes you have to shim it this way, shim it that way, or your pinion gear might be too deep. So your pinion gear, it might be too deep in there. So you have to add maybe just different size shims to bring the pinion gear up so it can change. It's just multiple different things you got to do to play with it. And if you pick your rear up, it don't have gear paint on it, he full of bull crap. Go buy you some paint. Go to another gear store in town or go to Jigs or something. They sell gear paint. Rub you some gear paint on about 10 teeth or whatever. Spin the pinion gear all the way around. Spin it just like that, backwards and forth. Just do it backwards and forth and just spin it around. And you're going to see what a paint marks at from the gears hitting. If it's way up at the top and way at the bottom, take it back. Tell them it ain't right, man. You want your money back. But tell them get in there. Told you that. But what else, YouTube? As I was saying, if you want to stiffen up the rear a little bit stronger and straighten it up, I forgot the name of the cover. It's a cover that goes across and it got some braces that you tack weld on on the back of the rear. I'm trying to think of the name of the cover. That'll help stiffen up the rear, keep your rear from flexing. That's another the way you brake axles on big horsepower. The tube is a flex. If you got extra bracing, that'll help stiffen it up. I want to do something like that on my Ultimate 8.5, but I gotta wait. I don't have a pipe bender. I was gonna do something like right here, or I was gonna do something to the front, like from here to there. But I wanted to make sure. Wait till I get the rear in the car with the oh, I can bolt it up and see. I have a Pro Touring sway bar, so that Pro Touring sway bar gonna bolt somewhere around here. So I need to bring it to the farther out, maybe to the outside for a bar. I'll figure that out later. It's no big deal, but just telling you different ways if you want to straighten up your 7.5. Like I say, Moser axle is about we'll just say 280 for a set. This Pizer unit about 450. I can get it a little cheaper, not much cheaper. I can save you about 20-25 bucks. It's about 450 on some of the jigs. Get you some gears, quick performers on eBay. Now, everybody don't want to spend $450 on a Pizer. You junkyard guys out there, I be seeing them on eBay. Torsen Zexel. You can get them for about, I ain't seen them from 150 to 2 1/4. I sell them about 2 1/4. It just depends if I got the gears with them. I sell them about 2 1/4, 200. It just depends. I ain't sold them for 175. It just depends how much I got into that car that I'll be buying Camaros and get the brakes off, and we'll be getting the motor trans out. So it just depends how much I got into that car when I bought it. From the auction or wherever, somebody selling it. Just depends how much I got in it. But what else? That's it, YouTube. That's how you build an Ultimate 8.5. Another good tip. It's called I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. Rotted joints. UMI sell them. That's good to put up here at the top instead of polyurethane bushings. That way your rear end could be a little free. I'll show that on another video. Probably won't be on a how-to video, but because I probably post this video, so that little information. I'll put the part number in the description. That's what I do for y'all. I'll put the part number. Matter of fact, I put the part number in the description when I'm talking about these upper control arm. Upper control arm bushings, or some people call ears bushings, whatever. But probably ain't upper control arm bushings. The rear end housing, upper control arm bushings. I'll put a picture in the video, and I'll put the part number in the video for y'all. What else? That's about it, YouTube. That's how you build an Ultimate 7.5, man. Like I say, CJ504 in the black MC, black diamond, Project LSA, Project T-type, whatever you want to call it, all of them above. A couple years ago, he got the Richmond gears, got a Torsen Zexel. I got for him a used Torsen Zexel. Torsen Zexel might have had 100,000 miles on it. Moser axle, 20-inch ply Moser axles. Cross your fingers, he haven't broke yet. He rode the car 2-3 years. Donuts every Sunday, they hanging out at picnics. Donuts at the lakefront. Ran fine. Now car got a lot more power. He kind of not really racing it, but you know, he running a little bit, having a little fun, trying to become one with the car. And 7.5 still hold it, man. I've been pushing about 8.5, but you say you want to push a 7.5 to a break just to find out how much we could push it. If it break, we go in there, and if it break and he don't want to spring for the 8.5, I'll probably just go in and put this Detroit True track in it, put it back together, send it back up the track in the road again. Then we'll really be able to put the pound down, find out on these Detroit True tracks, man, because they can hold some power, man. That's it, YouTube. Getting rambling along too much. I think that'll conclude this video. Your boy was getting over and out.